Hi, welcome to Com 340. I recognize some names on the list, so I know that some of you are returning students, and good to see you again. And for those who are new to my courses, welcome. I'm Dr. Marianne Pearson. I'm the director of the Journalism Program and Public Relations Program here on main campus, and I also teach for OPS. So I'm very glad to have you in the class. I think you'll find this class a very interesting class. The course title, as you know, is Rhetoric and Persuasion. And what is very interesting is to be able to analyze this type of speech and the research and the background on how these principles work so that leaders can be persuasive, leaders and just everyday people in their communication, that they can be very persuasive with the use of rhetoric. So I think you're going to enjoy the course. If you look in your course information section of Blackboard, you will see the syllabus. You'll also see a picture of the text. The text is also available on something called Course Smart. You do have to pay for it there, and you don't get an actual book. It's an online site. If any of you are interested in Course Smart, send me an email and I'll go ahead and send you the link. But mostly what we're doing now is having you order your books through Amazon. So that will be the preferred way of getting your books, rather than the bookstore, to go ahead through Amazon, and there's a link there. Of course, if you have a book voucher and you want to go to the CBU bookstore, that's an option for you as well. So on these lectures that I give, there will be some weeks that there's meaty information regarding the information that you read in the text and concepts and kind of tying it to real world scenarios. This week, however, I'm just basically saying hello and telling you where things are and giving you a little idea how the classes run. So when you go into week one, you will see information there regarding the reading. There's a weekly reflection, which is a discussion board. There's a writing assignment. Sometimes those writing assignments are done as assignments that only I see, and other times they are discussion boards that you will be able to participate and read one another's and comment on 2 or 3 of your course mates' posts. And it will tell you that each week. There's a blog, and then this lecture that just sort of orients you to the class. There's also a place to introduce yourself to the course mates. So I really encourage you to do that. There's a few points you get for it, so please do take part in that activity. I want to let you know that I consider myself a prayer warrior, and I really enjoy praying for my students. If you have a need or a request, please send me an email and I will pray for you. When I wake up in the middle of the night thinking, Lord, is there something I should be praying for? Your request, among others, will come to my mind. And I just really love being at a Christian university where that can be a part of our interaction. So do feel free to send me any prayer requests. Each week, the work is due by Sunday midnight. So this week, the week will be due, this Sunday coming up by midnight. However, I do understand some of you are still getting the book, and I do know things come up sometimes. I mean, you are very busy people. You have a life. You have a lot of things going on. So I don't want you to fall too far behind or anything, but if you have a situation where you need a day or two more, just send me an email request and I will be happy to grant it. I want you to try to keep up with the weekly work as much as possible close to that Sunday midnight due date, but I know that sometimes there are events or emergencies, just life happens, and you need a day or two. My courses are set up completely asynchronous, which means you can do this work when is convenient for you. Some of you may be doing it at 5 in the morning, and some may be doing it at midnight or at lunch hour, at all different times, and that is perfectly okay as long as it's completed by Sunday midnight, or you send me an email request should you need more time. So I think you're going to enjoy this course. This is one that is very useful and practical to life and to our work and personal situations. So here's to a great term, and I'm very glad to have you all aboard. Thank you, and God bless.